What is going on, guys? Have you ever seen this game, League of Legends? Well, I tell you what, man. Me, Sweet Chin Music, Shadow from Akimbo Commentary, Snake from Akimbo Commentary, even Alan from My Gaming Talk on Twitch. We have been playing this game quite a bit the last, I would say, 2 weeks. I really started getting into it about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. First real experience with the game. I've heard it talked about a ton of times from lots of different people saying how good it is, and it's a cool game because it's free. Anybody can play this. It's free. Now, you can spend money with microtransactions if you want to unlock characters and things like that. So basically how it works, it's free to download, free to play. Every Tuesday, they bring out a set of, I think, 8 to 10 characters that you're allowed to play that week. So you play, your games. You get to pick between 8 to 10 champions. I can't remember exact number, but you pick your player and you play 5 versus 5. They also have a 3v3 that I've played maybe twice. But 5v5 is the fun one, at least for me. So basically, you pick one of the champions. They all have different skills and different ways to play them. Some are support characters, some are tanks, some are damage guys. Some are a combination of all those things. So you have to pick a guy that you're comfortable with, obviously. And then you also have to be paired up with teammates that complement your skills. Because we played a game, like, for example, last night we played a game where we are almost all melee. And just got destroyed because me and Sweet Chin were both melee. We went bottom lane and just got tore up because both of their guys were ranged attacks. So it didn't really work out. So you gotta have a good mix of characters. So basically how it works is, like I said, you pick one of the 8 to 10 champions, and then every Tuesday those 8 to 10 champions will switch out with 8 to 10 different champions. So once you play with those guys, some of them you're gonna want to have unlocked the whole time, so you can pick them whenever you want. Because each week, like I said, new champions, new skill set, a new learning curve for each one of those guys. So that's how they make their money, is basically after you play a guy for a week, you're like, man, I don't know if I can go without playing with that guy because I already know how to use him. So you can spend, I think some of the champions are just a couple bucks, some of them are like $5, and you can basically buy them and unlock them forever, so you can use them anytime you want. So that's kind of how they make their money. And then as you get farther along, you actually gain levels. Not just in the game, but your overall level, which unlocks masteries that you can get, buffs for your guys. You can get runes, which basically have rune pages that give you buffs. All that kind of stuff as when you move your level along. Now in game you also level, and the cap is level 18. And each time you level, you get more health, more experience. You unlock. You have basically 4 skills that you can unlock. Each character has a different set of skills. So right now I'm playing Pantheon, which is kind of like the guy from 300. Big shield, big spear, just a brute. So basically I have skills where one of my skills is to throw my spear at a character. And it does some damage. It does a ranged attack, because my guy's melee right now. As you can see, every time I want to kill one of these minions, I have to get right next to him and stab him with my spear. Well, as you get a little farther, you can unlock, obviously you get 4 skills. One is the spear throw, like I said. One is where I will jump or lunge at a target, and it will stun him for a second or two. And then my other attack is where I basically move my arms really fast and spear him like 10-15 times. Not as much damage, but it also does an area of attack, so it goes out like a cone shape in front of me, so it's good for when you need to kill a bunch of minions. And then everybody has an ultimate spell, which is your big powerful one that has usually a longer cooldown than your other spells. And with Pantheon, his is he can jump like halfway across the map and land on people, and it does a bunch of splash damage. So I've really started playing this guy a lot more in the last few weeks. I've been switching around with different guys, trying to figure out a guy that I'm really comfortable with. And it right now appears this guy is my favorite. Now these guys we're playing against are not the greatest, but if you look at the score, they're just destroying us right now. 10 kills to 2. Every time you kill somebody, you get money. Every time you kill a minion, you get money. And the key to killing minions is you have to be the last hit on them. So you can take 99.9% of the damage, but if someone else gets that last bit of damage on them, they get the coins. And you need the coins. Coins are super expensive in this game. After you have killed somebody or got your coins up to a good level, you want to go back to your home base and you can enter a shop, which allows you to buy items, which makes your guys stronger. So it's very important to get off to a good start. It's important not to die in this game, because when you die, you're giving the other team more gold, which they can use to improve their guys. And it only really takes 1 or 2 guys to be really fed as far as gold and items to really take over a match. And as you can see now, I am 4-0. If you can look at the very bottom of the screen, you can see my Pantheon guy. So I'm off to a great start. Even though our team is down in kills, I'm playing very, very well right now. Or very, very good. And that's really, like I said, really all you need is one guy to be very good. But you can also have one guy that's very bad that really hurts your team. So it's very important to have a good balanced team, like I said earlier. And luckily here I am just in a random match all by myself. This was before all my buddies were on, so I'm playing by myself here. You could definitely get unlucky if you get a guy that's trying a new character out and doesn't really know how to play him. Because I've done that several times. Especially with, like, there's a guy called Fiddlesticks who's really powerful, but he's pretty tough to use. And the first few times I played him, I must have looked like an idiot, and I'm sure I pissed some people off when I was playing with him. But he's really powerful if you can get him going, so I'm really, really focusing on trying to play a little bit more with him. But you can see there, I jumped from the tree line in front of our tower, landed right on that guy, which stuns him and also does a lot of damage, and able to take that guy out. So this is one of the best games I've played. Like I said, we had some pretty bad guys on their team, but if you looked at the beginning, we were getting dominated as far as score and kills. So they must not have been that bad, but I just played a fantastic game. Not to mention the guys on the bottom that we were going against were not very good, so I was able to get a few quick kills, which allowed me to get some items quickly and able to play much better. So if any of you guys play this game, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think, and if you guys actually do play this game, how you like it, who's your favorite characters or your favorite champions. Like I said, I've been playing this game a whole lot lately, which is unfortunate because MLB 13's out. I've been not playing as much MLB 13 as I've wanted to, just because this game has taken up so much of my time, because it's so fun. It's something different, something I've never really experienced. Like, I've always loved RPGs and that sort of stuff. This is kind of like that, and it's a little bit... It takes a lot of skill to play this game, let me put it that way. Each character you have is so different as far as well, not everyone, but a lot of these characters are completely different than the ones that you're used to playing. So it's easy to get into, but it's hard to master, if that makes sense. The more I play it, the more I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. But then I'll get into a game where we just get completely destroyed by one guy, and then you're like, oh, well, maybe I'm using the wrong guy. Maybe this guy's really good. And then you get to play him, and then you're just like terrible with him. That's happened a few times. I purchased like 2 or 3 champions that I got just completely destroyed with on a game. So I tried them out, and then I can't play them all that great. So it really comes down to most champions. I'm sure there's a handful of them that are really bad, but most champions are pretty comparable if you can get them fed early, meaning getting them plenty of gold at the beginning to get your items quickly, because really it all comes down to who can gear up their guy the fastest, because more than likely they are going to be the ones that control the game as far as getting the kills and taking over a game. So the key, like I said, is staying alive, because you don't want to give those guys a hand up because they having really good items from the beginning. So you want to try to stay alive as much as you can. And then obviously pick your points of when you want to attack somebody, and do as many ganks as you can. And here you can see I'm about to come in on this guy. The key is getting behind them so they can't leave. Here I jump in, destroyed. You could almost consider that me taking that guy's kill because he had him, but the animation for me jumping in like that takes so long. I didn't know if that guy was gonna live or not, so. There's a lot of people that play this game that take it way too seriously. If you take someone's kill, even if it's accidental, they have a big fit about it. So it is what it is. But like I said, I'm really enjoying this game. If any of you guys play this game, please hit me up, leave a comment, let me know if you play it, who your favorite champion is, and maybe we'll do a live stream one night where we play this and I get some of you guys in there and we all play together. Because, like I said, I really do enjoy this game, and it's only been a few weeks since I've been playing it, so I haven't gotten sick of it yet. It just takes so much skill that you really just want to keep playing and keep getting better. Because the more I play it, the more I feel like I'm actually accomplishing something in this game. I feel like I'm getting better and better, not making as many dumb mistakes as I was at the beginning. The key is you can't be too aggressive. If you're over aggressive and run into a pile of guys that, like, 1 versus 3 or 1 versus 4, most of the time you're not going to make it out very well. So you got to pick your spots of when you attack and make sure that you don't do anything crazy. There, I just missed my ultimate. Those guys ran out of there, but did a lot of damage on this guy and taking it over. So I wasn't expecting this, but they decide to quit here. Basically, after the 20-minute mark, your team can surrender. That basically will bring up a vote on their side, and they have to decide if they want to surrender or not. But thankfully, they didn't surrender in time, and I'm able to get this one last kill to finish 14-0, and we win the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, something a little different. And like I said, leave a comment below if you play this and who your favorite champion is. Alright, talk to you soon. Peace!